So what made you get into the cannabis business, and what made you, two-part question, what made you get into the cannabis business, and who the hell came up with the idea for Pussy Charms?
Okay, so for those that don't know, like prior to my incarceration, I was like the biggest part. Like I was like Snoop Dogg, Method Man, Wiz Khalifa mixed together. I was just a girl.
Okay.
And then, of course, I didn't want to lose my trailer visit, so I couldn't smoke. And then when I came home, I didn't want to go back, so I couldn't smoke. I was on parole for 5 years. So I was patiently counting down the days so that when I could smoke again. And then it's crazy because all the people that didn't smoke while I was before I left, everybody's pie heads now. Now everybody smokes good weed. There's all these different strains going on. I'm like, nah, I gotta see what's going on here. So that was definitely on my list of things to do. Like I gotta have the fire. Like I'm telling you,
So you say
I have a test over there. Did you vouch a thumbs up? He gave me a thumbs up.
Okay.
He lit
my shit is gas, but the Pussy Charms, me and my girl Flo, she came up with it. Jokes up, paid. We sat down one day and I was like, yo, this is what I want to do. So we were trying to think of different things that we could do. And like it was just like a collaboration of just us sitting there thinking of some fly shit. And I'm like, yo, what does everybody like? Like what would draw people in? And then we started thinking of the design. I drew it out. I'm on Google like pretty pussies. Like just Googling shit.
That must have been a hell of a brainstorming.
Nah, because I don't understand. Somebody needs to control that Google, because the ones that was coming up did not fit the description. I was like, what? There's some crazy shit out there. But we came up with the design. I'm like, I want it to open in the middle. I want the inside to be pink. Like all the different like details that came with it. I sent it out. It took me like 2 months to get it made because they're not easy to make. And I went and picked my flower, and then be linked with Pizza Pusher, who, by the way, shout out to him. I went to his restaurant for the first time.
Yes. Yeah. Is it Coney Island or the one in Manhattan?
No, in Manhattan.
Okay.
Oh my God, I was so stoned.
Wait. Wow.
Because I didn't know it was.
That's what it's called, Stone Pizza, right?
But I didn't know it was everything. I thought it was just the pizza. So I'm sitting there with my lemonade.
Oh, the lemonade is infused too?
I'm on a fake diet, so I'm eating my salad. But now
the salad is infused?
That fucking salad.
That would have fucked me up. Like,
talk about greens.
I'm high, and I'm like, is it in like the lemonade? He goes, it's in everything.
Right.
What? I'm sitting here like, I done ate the ganja. I thought it was a garlic knot. It's a ganja knot. I done fucking ate the salad. I had 2 lemonades. I didn't even get to the pizza yet. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna chill. I took a bite. I was like, it's good. It's crazy because it's really good food.
Right.
And then the dessert comes. I'm like, yes, thank you. So it's like some gelato ice cream. I'm like, yes, this will cool me down.
Okay, yeah.
Why the fuck? It's in there
bring
too.
You up. Yeah, bring you back
like,
up.
It's in everything, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then we started talking, and he has the Godfathers.
Right.
So I'm like,
oh, like a Godfather cigars that you can smoke.
It's like this, but his
he sells it at the shop.
He sells them. You got to go to pizzapusher.com.
Okay, cool.
He should have the Godmothers and the Godfathers there, but the Godmothers have the Godmothers cost a little more. They have the same product as the Pussy Charms.
Right.
So, you got the gas inside the Godmother. But,
because I smelled that. And I like the way you have to smell it, too. It's
you got to stick your face in it. Yeah. It's a wonderful thing. It's okay. It's not the first time, I'm sure.
Professionals stick my face in some shit. I'm a professional at that. It's just, that is actually ill. You know what's crazy? I can't see a man selling dick weed. Nobody would buy that.
Dicks are offensive.
Yes, that's true.
They're really offensive.
I'm offended by them. I can tell you
I'm offended you brought it up as an idea.
No, like, nobody wants to walk around with a dick in their man. Like, it's just something off about it. Like, but even like with women, it's a little bit different. Like, even you don't have to even be into women, but it's not offensive. It's okay. I'm like cool with it. But Godmother Charms, you can follow that. Make sure y'all looking at Godmother Charms before they shut me down again. I had Pussy Charms, but somehow, some way, I didn't even post nothing bad. Like, I actually have other bags because we plan on being a dispensary soon. The other bags I have, it has the black cinch stripe on it. So I didn't understand why they took my page down. It's like it's a little bit of pussy. Wow, sheesh. She ain't never hurt nobody.
If it's cannabis.
Okay, so let me ask you this: how many times did you go to the box when you was locked up, and how did Pat react to that?
3, and he was pissed every time.
That was his question, by the way.
I think 3. Well, The actual, like, to shoe, like, special housing unit, or just, like, locked period? Because they have different levels of lock. There's keep lock where you don't go to the special housing unit, you're locked, but you're in your cell. I can't count how many times. That was a lot of times. I don't even know how many times. But whenever it happened, I would lose my visits.
Wow. So
I would lose, like, my trailer visits,
right.
my conjugal visits.
Right.
And he would come to visit me, and like he'd be walking in, you know, that's that walkie guy. He walks in, and he's like, and I'm just watching him walk, and they're like, "Oh no, Mr. Mackey, she's over there." And I'm in the other section with the suit on. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I'm
so
like,
he can still visit you, but
you can only get a visit once a week when you lock.
Okay.
You can't get before though. Like what I would do, I'm not even gonna hold you. I would get in trouble. And when you get a disciplinary ticket, they have a certain amount of time that they have to process your ticket, or they have to throw it out.
Right.
So disciplinary opens at 9, and it closes at 3, something like that. And the visiting room opens at 8:30, and it closes at 4. So I would be like, yo, be here at 8 o'clock, because they can't pull you off a visit to take you to disciplinary.
Oh.
So I would have him come at 8 in the morning. As soon as they call a movement, they taking me to my visit.
Right.
I missed disciplinary. By the time the visiting hour was over, disciplinary's closed. So I beat a lot of tickets by just being on a visit every day. But it was this one captain one time, this fucking cocksucker. He he really was though, like seriously. It was like, because why would you do that? Like he's seen, like he's like, yeah, she thinks she getting out of this. So he came and waited. He stayed overtime, like that. He didn't even get paid for it. Brought the fucking little tape recorder and all his little fucking notes, and brought it to Shoe and did my hearing and gave me 3 months, fucking bastard.
Wow.
So yeah, that it used to be bad, because I used to feel bad because he used to look forward to our conjugal visits.
Of course,
he
should.
I mean, yeah, but people was acting crazy. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? Like, it had to happen.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, next time, you know, I'll try to, like, she told what you want me to do. But I'm not that person anymore. Well,
yeah, no, you seem like a very...
I don't be put in those situations anymore. Like, I'm still the same person. I don't think I'll ever change, but I'm older now. I have different things. I have way more to lose. And also,
you seem happy now.
I'm very happy.
Yeah, that's
what people don't understand is, like, when you go away, when you go to prison, like, it affects other people outside of you.
Right.
And I just feel like it would be very, very selfish of me at this point. Like, after seeing what it did the first time, to do that to my husband or my daughter or my son or just my mom, anybody ever again.
Right.
You know, they probably suffered more than me. Like, after the first couple of months, like, I was good. Like, I tell people sometimes, like, I don't really want to say it, but I have fun sometimes.
Right. In a can?
What?
Let's not make no noise for that. Let's not make no noise for that.
It's like this. I'm gonna be miserable every day.
Nah, you're
I'm
right,
gonna want to fucking kill myself.
Right.
I'm gonna be depressed. Like, nah,
I got a friend
here.
named Ching Bing. He used to call me from the feds, and he used to make me happy. I was like, what are you doing in there?
He used to call all of us.
I know.
He was
I
happy.
know Ching Bing.
Yes, he was happy, and I was like, but I guess it's the same thing.
He's
like,
he looked at it like, what the fuck? I'm gonna just
I'm
be
here.
mad.
I'm gonna just be miserable every day. Nah, what's up? Let's turn up. It's lit. Like, what we doing? Thanksgiving coming. Everybody gets 35 pounds. Man, I need you to go to the path walk or whatever. But yeah. It was different.
So let me ask you, because you know we've all been locked up. I wasn't locked up and famous. You was locked up and famous. Was that more hard because the guards would want to be more mean to you, or was it harder that you was famous, or you got little perks here and there?
Well, I don't have anything to compare it to. I wasn't locked up when I wasn't famous, so I don't really have a comparison. But I can say that it was some of both.
Right.
I had some people that was just, they fuck with me, like they fuck with me, or like, remember where I was at, it's the only max female prison. It's only about 45 to an hour outside of the city. So a lot of the people from the town, it's not like when you're in Albion or you like damn near in Canada and you dealing with a different set of people. So a lot of people, they knew my brother or knew Joe or knew knew Pat, knew somebody that there was some relation, or they was just a fan and showed mad love. And then you had those that thought that they was doing something because they was like in a upper hand. And I would just take the ticket, like disobey that direct order, whatever other charge you want to add on to it. It's not happening. Like I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to. This is not my life. You're in Crane, you're an inmate. For now, bitch, when I leave here, I'm gonna have a very different life than you fucking carpooling, Honda driving, bad weave, don't have fucking microwaving ass bitch. Like I should be wailing. Like what? Fuck is you talking about? Like, and people like used to try to make me feel like that. Like, oh, it's over for you. You're not gonna be nothing. You're not gonna be this.
That was my next question. Sorry to cut you off.